When you look at the night sky, what do you feel first? Beauty, curiosity, or an unexplained unease? Because the human mind cannot stay alone with emptiness for too long, and space does exactly that, an infinite void, yet at the same time unimaginably ordered. Within this order, there are billions of galaxies, each with billions of stars, and around nearly every star, planets are orbiting. Mathematics says we should not be alone, but reality says there is no one. Radio telescopes listen, satellites observe, scientists calculate, and the result is always the same: silence. But silence does not always mean emptiness. Sometimes silence means something is choosing not to speak. The events I will tell you in this video are not science fiction. They are not conspiracy theories. They are real events, documented in official records, discussed in scientific papers, some hidden for years. And they all share one thing in common. At some point, science was forced to stop. And beyond that point, it could only say one thing: we don't know. But maybe the real question is this: are we afraid because we don't know, or because we know something we're not ready to accept? Summer of 1977, a quiet night in Ohio. The Big Ear radio telescope was scanning the sky as usual. It had only one purpose: to listen. But that night, space answered. The signal was so strong it was hundreds of times more powerful than normal cosmic noise. And the strangest part? The signal was transmitted on the hydrogen frequency, the most common element in the universe. If a civilization wanted to say, "We are here," this is exactly the frequency they would choose. When Jerry Eamon saw the printout, he didn't write a scientific note. He wrote one word: "Wow," because he knew this was not ordinary. But the signal lasted only 72 seconds. Then it vanished. It never came back. The same region was monitored for years. Same equipment, more advanced technology. Nothing. Scientists search for explanations. A comet? A satellite? A natural radio burst? None of them fully fit. And the unanswered question remains: if this signal was natural, why did it happen only once? And if it was artificial, why speak for only 72 seconds? Maybe we simply didn't know how to listen yet. Every human-made machine must obey physics, acceleration limits, maneuver restrictions. But some objects recorded on radar obey none of these rules. They stop instantly, make 90-degree turns, disappear within seconds. Military pilots saw them with their own eyes. Round, metallic, no wings, silent. And the most disturbing detail: these objects enter the atmosphere and then return to space. They don't just visit us, they come and go. The Pentagon released the footage, but offered no explanation, only one word: unidentified. And perhaps the most unsettling truth: these events are not new. Similar reports exist since the 1940s. They just can't be denied anymore. Sound does not travel in space, but some waves can be converted into audible frequencies. Scientists translated radio waves into sounds the human ear could hear. What emerged was disturbing. The bloop. Like the breath of a massive creature, Julia, long and echoing, slow down, as if something was deliberately decelerating. None of these sounds perfectly match known natural sources, and most people who hear them describe the same feeling: an unexplained sense of unease. Most of the universe is invisible, yet it has mass. It has influence, something that holds galaxies together while remaining unseen. We call it dark matter, but that may only be a name because we cannot define it. Some theories suggest dark matter exists in the same universe as us, but on a different layer of reality, and we are moving through it. Fast radio bursts are among the most powerful events in the universe, but some of them repeat from the same location at regular intervals. Nature can be chaotic, but order usually implies meaning, and these repeating signals deeply disturb scientists because there is still no definitive explanation. In a universe this vast, being alone makes no sense. Yet this is our reality. We call it the Fermi paradox. Maybe civilizations destroy themselves. Maybe they are hiding. Or maybe we are still considered a place not worth being noticed. The moon landing was one of the greatest moments in human history. But in the broadcasts everyone watched, there were gaps. Moments of lost communication, seconds without responses. Officially, these were labeled as technical issues. But some astronauts in private conversations said something else. They claimed they saw them on the lunar surface. Large, silent, structures standing in the distance. Some audio recordings no longer exist. Some transcripts are incomplete. And NASA never talks about it. After Neil Armstrong's death, some private family recordings surfaced, and in one of them, this sentence was heard. "They were there, and they were watching us." This statement was never officially confirmed, but it was never denied either. Everything you heard in this video is real, but there are no answers. And maybe that is the most terrifying part, because humanity is facing a possibility for the first time. The universe is not empty, but it may not be meant for us. I'll leave you with one final question. Which of these disturbed you the most? Because some people just watch, and some people feel that something is wrong.